Why is it not? Hang on. Let's go back to the default control panel.
I saw it for a minute. I saw start broadcast for a minute, but it went
It went
away.
away. Right. I can see. Oh, well, it says it's recording. Well, I have a feeling we're actually talking to people and we don't realize it. So, welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that. There's obviously some weird little thing going on with GoToWebinar. So, I'm going to send you all a chat message just to make sure you can definitely hear us. But sorry about that, and thank you for coming back. And Jennifer, take it away.
I love technology. I love it. All right, you guys. So sorry about the little technical interruption. So we were going through, let's see here, Nearby Now, and I think I was covering the content that is you're able to publish. So you go on a job, you do all your normal work. At the end of it, you ask the client if they are pleased with the results. They say yes, boom. You say, great. Can I send you a text message real quick? We would greatly appreciate if you could leave us some positive feedback via review. It'll just take 2 seconds. Send my text message. You're right there. You're staring at them in their retina, their soul, and you get a great review while you're in home. That review, as well as the check-in when you get on the job saying what you're going to do, is actually content that we can use for search engine optimization by city, which is the place you're doing the work. So this is the only application, the only reviews acquisition system at this point that has that functionality. Google Business Reviews, as I mentioned before, critical priority, have to do it. It's like cleaning your room. You got to do it. Why? Because Google is everything. It impacts your entire world. It can generate new business on its own, and it impacts your overall rankings for your website. Okay, so this priority, these 3 things are number 1, most important when it comes to review acquisition. This ties into local listings. Part of what is critical, which will take you back to the slide before this, is your local marketing strategies, which is a totally different presentation. You got to know when you're getting a review, and you have to be able to respond. So do you need a local marketing, a local listings management and monitoring practice in place as well to monitor all of these sites so that you can reply to reviews? Absolutely. But as far as acquisition system goes, these are the 3 pieces of technology and strategies most important right out of the gate. So again, when it comes to reviews acquisition, we want to focus on high leverage activities, which means I need you to leverage review acquisition to improve your visibility rank, to convert more leads and create more cash, to protect and leverage your time, your reputation, your technology, your efforts, to turn today's time into tomorrow's money. I need you to focus on freedom building, not just marketing. It's got to be more than that. If you're only focused on marketing, you're going to spend. Focus on freedom building, and it's going to force you to ask better questions. It's going to force you to say, you know what, I don't just want to get reviews. I want my reviews to get me more business, and I want more business to turn into more cash flow or higher profits by deal. So it's not just about getting reviews. Yes, you need to do that, but it needs to help you with your SEO rankings, which means you have to have a modified strategy. You have to use the right technology. You got to do these things in the right order. The framework of your website has to be on point. And you know what, your guys, if you say that they're overwhelmed, they've got too much to do, too much to think about, they can't ask if they did a good job, I have a problem with that. So they have to ask if they did a good job. They have to ask for feedback. They have to. We have to be comfortable as business owners asking for that and mandating that our team get that information. We have to make that part of the process. If they cannot do it, absolutely cannot do it, you got to have someone in your office that can. Okay, so we need those reviews to increase visibility, which increases leads, and focus on freedom building. How do you have more time, money, and freedom? You got to have more cash. So Nearby Now, first and foremost, and you guys, as you notice as I'm clicking through this, I have linked these images. So when you talk to our team, if you want a copy of this presentation, there are quick sign-up links embedded in these things. You can click on any of these to get more information and to sign up anywhere that it highlights clickable image as well. So for Nearby Now, I wanted to dive into it, and just to start off, so what we've done is, and we do this every year, is we do an analysis of all these different third-party applications. Obviously, our clients get swarmed with calls from different companies, and they are so awesome to say, hey, I'm getting a call from such and such. What do you think of this software? And I love the fact that they partner with us and allow us to go do a third-party independent review of every application and software so that we can put it in our mix of analysis to determine, you know, what's better, what's worse, is it good, is it something you should invest in or not? So I'm going to show you a little bit of our research in this presentation, and if you want the full research on all the review software or the review application systems, please don't hesitate to let us know afterwards. We'd be happy to send that to you. So some of the things we're looking at is cost. So Nearby Now, it's a piece of technology. The software for the SEO plan version, it's $149 a month. Usually you're going to invest starting at around $150 a month with a marketing agency for management of the data that comes in it, integration into your website, search engine optimization, and really taking what the app and the content you put into it does and making it turn into new business. That's important. So you're looking at around a $300 budget for this kind of software with a marketing team supporting you. Unlimited users, you can put as many technicians, installers, staff, and salespeople on the app as you need to. So your costs don't go up by individual user, which I love that. Only review system that has check-ins for SEO. So most review systems, all you can do is get a review. In this, if your guys are going to do a job in a new city, they can actually check in a new city, say they're installing a new air conditioning system, and they're going to get new content that can be used in that city on their website for search engine optimization. Even if they don't ask for the review, you've got some content you can leverage. The content that comes in is completely optimized for search engines with the ability to integrate it with the website, WordPress website, and have the schematic markup, which is those reviews, those little stars that show up like way down here, show up on search engines. It's free content for local SEO. So you'll see here on Baron's site, there are links. These are all cities. It's reviews by cities. You can put it under service areas. All of these cities have content that show up on the page, and that content is accompanied by a heat map. And it showcases those check-ins and those reviews by city. That's giving you additional content for the primary cities you want to focus in that can be optimized. And when you add additional custom content to those pages, it makes them even more powerful. So that's free content for local SEO. The mobile app, as I said, get the reviews while you're in home from people that love you. We can route the reviews to your Google Maps page. So if we need them to showcase here, we don't need them to showcase as much on your website. We can turn on and off where we want it to route. Do I want it to go to your website, or do I want it to go to Google? Remember, you cannot take the same review and showcase it on 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different places unless it's in a picture, an image. You do not want duplicate content stretched across multiple platforms. It's got a really simple interface for users. Excellent reporting systems. It requires very little technical knowledge from the people using the app, but you do need to have a technical / marketing team supporting you in optimizing that content, integrating it with the website, and better leveraging it to see the full potential of what that system can do for you. And you can use unlimited locations. There's a quick sign-up link online if that's something you guys want to look into. Just giving you an idea of what that does. So if you want to get found for, these are different search engines, and I just pulled one of our clients and glanced at a couple of them. You'll notice they're going after heater tune-ups in Blaine, Washington, furnace tune-ups in Blaine, Washington, air conditioning replacement, Ferndale, Washington, energy efficiency heater in Bellingham, Washington, heat pump tune-up in Blaine, Washington. And what you're going to see is these different cities are actually created from those review pages. So when it says to, that means if somebody is looking for, and you guys feel free to do this, you can look for heater tune-up, Blaine, Washington, or air conditioner replacement, Ferndale, Washington, and you're going to notice they're on page 1 of Google, position 1 and 2. And you're also going to see those little stars there. That's going to get them more of the business. So page 1, position 1 and 2, accompanied by that schematic markup, which is reviews on their website, they're more likely to convert the business than any other listing on that page. Nearby Now and Schema, this is what I'm talking about. It's designed to convert. So can you go sign up for Nearby Now on your own? Absolutely, absolutely. If you want to go try the app, check it out, you can absolutely do that. When you're ready to have someone take the content and really show you how your work and that system can make it work for you, then you're going to want to hire an agency to help. But just showing you, so if I look for this site, Barron's Heating, you're going to see here some of the pages are showcasing those reviews. So even if you look, if you go search for HVAC careers in Bellingham, Washington, they're on page 1 of Google. And better yet, they're on page 1 of Google and sitting right next to the biggest recruiting websites there is, Indeed, the job sites. And they're doing that because they have content, it's optimized properly for HVAC careers, HVAC jobs, and it's accompanied by schema, and it's tied into reviews. So when you put all these things together, you're looking at really being able to knock the socks off your competition. You'll notice for this particular search, can't remember what I searched for because these are all over the board, but you'll see they come up listed number 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're getting into the sheet metal, another company that does HVAC maintenance repair and so forth. But these guys really stand out as the company to choose when it comes down to every one of these searches because they're doing all these things right. Next, local listings. I mentioned this earlier that getting reviews on third-party sites is important. Is it priority number 1? Everything is priority number 1. I'm just kidding. But so there is an application we use called Yext, Local Listings Management. Another software. You can sign up for it on your own. Absolutely. Now we get bulk rates. We get discounts because we have so many clients and we know how to use the system. So you want to be careful. A lot of times when companies have internal marketing person, they will go sign up for all these different systems. The systems don't do all the work for you. Even if they say we'll do the initial setup for you, you need to make sure you've got an agency, you have a team that is a subject matter expert at that software that's continually doing what's necessary to make it really perform, or you're just not going to like it, which I hear all the time. I signed up for Yext, nothing happened. Well, it's because I have a whole crew of people that know how to leverage this. So reputation management, reviews monitoring, data cleansing, duplicate suppressions, global data management, all of these things. The bottom line is for the clients that we manage, the HVAC clients that we manage their local directories, we're remarketing those reviews, helping with reviews acquisition, as well as integration into their website, posting content updates and so forth. You know, here's the difference. This is the competitor share of intelligent searches, which is what % of companies that are subscribed to the system on their own, what % of the searches do they get? So you see 5%, 3%, 2%, 0, and 0, versus what % do our clients get, which ours are hovering at around 25% of the total search volume that comes out of getting the reviews and the local listings properly positioned and constantly adding updates, content. So you'll notice for these, we've added this year 122,000 updates to around 115 different locations. And this is what you're looking for, is you want to see this upward momentum. You want to see progress. These local directories, when it's coupled with adding content on a regular basis, getting reviews on a regular basis, you get the third-party endorsements, and what it turns into is you have a heck of a lot more visibility than everyone else. You get more phone calls, you get more website clicks, you get more views. And overall, you wind up getting more business than everyone who's trying to do the same thing independently. So that kind of gives you an idea of what you want to see when you're looking at companies. Make them show you the reports. Make them show you proofs in the pudding, proofs in the numbers. Make them show you what they're doing. These are some of the local listings. You can acquire reviews on all of these. So again, just because you're not participating on these things doesn't mean you're not out there. This is typically the list of sites that consumers that are grumpy, have a bad attitude, woke up on the wrong side of the bed from birth, whatever it is, they're going to go leave those kind of reviews on here. They don't care about damaging a company's reputation. That's just who they are. So that's always going to be there. You need to know what's happening on those sites, and those are monitoring. So making sure you're getting immediate notifications every time a review comes in on one of these sites is really important. There are other ones that are not included in this system. Your Angie's List, your Better Business Bureau, your Home Advisor, they're not part of this directory. They don't allow for this kind of automation because they're usually private paid networks or subscriptions, membership sites. They're not going to be in here, but there's a lot of them. The majority of them are in here. Google Business Listings or Google Maps. This is the beauty. It's free to sign up. It's a little pain to get verified. It's kind of a chore, but get it done. You got to do it. The more content you post to this site, the better and higher you rank. The more reviews you get. You can use Nearby Now to generate reviews and drive them over to your Google Business Listing. You can link your Google Business Listing directly to the top of your website that says, leave us a love note, leave us a review, help us grow, leave us a happy note, something like that. You can leverage it in your local marketing. You can encourage positive reviews. You respond to positive reviews, reward positive behavior, those kind of things. Overall, this is going to help you increase and improve your SEO rankings from your Google Business Listing. It's going to increase the opportunities for you to show up on the Maps listings, which are the 3 featured websites that show up on Google Maps in the city you have a physical address. It's going to increase overall conversions for all of the marketing related leads as well as any referrals that you get. We need this to look good. It says 187 reviews. You'll notice I just did a quick search, create a post, add a photo, reviews, create an ad, edit. You want this thing to be updated all the time. The more frequently it is, again, the better that it ranks. And that's updated from you as an administrator, your marketing agency as the administrator, and from general consumers. It all needs to happen at the same time. Get found, convert, new leads. Schematic markup. I keep going back to this because it's important just so you can see the difference. For this company, they do a lot of hirings. These guys really, I mean, they follow the strategy. They are on point. Exceptional mindset, exceptional business management strategies, exceptional marketing strategies. And when they need something, they ask. You know, we want to hire more people. Awesome. Let's use SEO, schematic markup, and reviews for hiring staff. Fantastic. So in that environment, this is showing if somebody is looking for jobs in Bellingham, Washington, that boom, they're showing right up underneath the Indeed. We have the Glassdoor jobs reviews with their employees leaving reviews on there. And then boom, you're going to see their actual website using SEO schema and reviews is all helping them hire like a breeze, okay? When it comes to lead generation, same thing. These guys are going to stand out even above these big directory systems like Home Advisor and Yelp. These guys are more likely to get the business than a consumer drilling into another search engine like a Home Advisor or Yelp, and definitely more likely to get the business over any of the other HVAC dealers that are showing up underneath these top 4 listings. Now, schematic markup, it's not a one-time deal. It changes. It's constantly changing its requirements. It's constantly requiring us to redo the implementation. So you got to create a budget for keeping that ongoing. It's going to take one-time implementation, and then you got to keep it going, keep it updated. So as new structured data requirements or coding structures come out, that you always stay up to date. These are the things that are big wins. So, You know, it's that struggle. I don't want to spend money, but if you spend money on the right things, if you trust the process and spend money on the right things, you're going to see continuous progress, and you're going to be sitting like these guys are, where you see your business growing, doubling year over year over year. Don't quit. So this process, again, your primary objectives is to improve operations, staffing, marketing, sales, overall profits, and again, focus on freedom. Why'd you start the company? So just some kind of pointers. Focus on being effective instead of being busy. You know, a lot of times I hear companies, business owners, they'll frame their responses, I'm busy. Well, yeah, if everything we always say is I'm busy being busy, then it's like a rocking chair, always busy, always moving, never going anywhere. So be careful as a business owner that you take time out to focus on things that are going to make you more efficient, more effective, and help you grow versus just simply being busy. Because a lot of these tools and strategies can actually help you not be so busy, which is the goal. And the best way to predict your future is to create it, design it. So it takes intention, it takes a plan, it takes strategy. It just can't be throwing stuff up against the wall and seeing if it sticks over and over again. You got to stick to it. So ORM, ultimate value, or online reputation management, we need you to be an option, look your best, sell the rest. We need to focus on local SEO, meaning you need to be an option when and where people are looking for what they're looking for. We need you to have a high trust rank, which is having those positive reviews, that best Billboard, third-party endorsements, so you convert more of those leads into customers. And we need you to be efficient and effective so that you can take time and money and convert it to cash. You can take time and convert it to cash. Leverage time to create more money. Save more money by not investing in the garbage that doesn't work, and make more money by properly positioning your business. And just remember, when it comes to reviews, every good business has a negative review or more. Don't let that be the only thing that new people see. Negative people and competitors are 100 times more likely to leave a negative review. And very few negative reviews are actually legit, but consumers don't know that. Usually it's some disgruntled client or employee or competitor or somebody who didn't read the rules or somebody who wanted the most for nothing. It's usually some garbage behind that, and I know that. So don't get caught up in the fact that those negative reviews are totally bogus. Yes, you need to respond, but remember, keep calm, play defense. The best defense is a good offense, and it requires all-out massive action. We're entrepreneurs. We got to be hustlers. We have to make it happen. So next steps for you guys: sign up for a strategy session, request a digital eval from our team, leverage our knowledge base, which you can find right on ciwebgroup.com. Just click on knowledge base. There's tons of articles and videos and major Google announcements for these algorithm changes. Take massive actions. You have a unique option when all blank hits the fan, when everything changes, right? When there's a huge modification, this is actually an opportunity, and you have to look at it as one. Be the first to evolve, be the first to adopt, be the first to change. And what you can do is literally take over the rankings and placement and business from somebody who's sitting on their laurels and may have been sitting in that spot and not reacting to these major changes until it's too late. Consider these things an opportunity. Don't get frustrated with change. It's necessary. And if you really want it, now's the time to go get it. With that, Ms. Catherine, it's all you.
Great. Thank you so much, Jennifer. So just a couple quick reminders. If you have any questions, use your chat box. We'll be happy to answer for you. And thanks for the folks who let me know you could hear us talking again. That was very helpful. Normally, you receive a follow-up email about 2 hours after each webinar ends that you register for. Today, it might be a little bit longer because we're going to go ahead and splice those two recordings together and kind of smooth things out on the recording. Again, sorry about the technical issues. So look for it later today. If not, first thing tomorrow morning, it'll be in your email as a follow-up. And again, anytime you register for a webinar, whether you're able to attend or not, we do send you a follow-up so you can watch at your convenience or share it with someone who might be interested. And also there is a post-webinar survey, so definitely feel free to let us know how we did. And as Jennifer said, the upcoming schedule for May is coming out. They come out on the 25th of each month, so look for that on the 25th to register for her webinar that she was mentioning that is happening in May. And with that, that's all I have to say. Anything you'd like to say in closing today?
Thank you so much. Let's do it.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Jennifer. We appreciate your time as always and your expertise. And for everyone who took time out of your busy schedule, we appreciate you as well and look forward to talking to you on another webinar. Thanks so much, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.